Hello everyone, I am Chandana. I am currently pursuing first year engineering in Sri Venkateshwara College. Today I am going to give a presentation on effects of poor solid waste management and its here solid waste management. The term solid waste management mainly refers to the complete process of collecting, treating and disposing of solid waste. In this waste management process, the wastes are collected from different sources and are disposed of. This process includes collection, transportation, treatment, analysis, and disposal of waste. It needs to be monitored so that strict regulations and guidelines are followed. Let's come to the methods of solid waste management. There are several methods of solid waste management. Some common ones include landfilling, recycling, compositing, and waste to energy process. Landfilling involves disposing of waste in designated landfills, while recycling involves collecting and processing materials to be reused. Composting in the process of decomposing organic waste into nutrient-rich soil, and waste to energy process convert waste into usable energy. Each method has its own benefits and considerations. It's important to choose the most appropriate method based on the type of waste and environment impact. Firstly, landfilling. The method involves disposing of waste into designated landfills. It's important to properly manage and maintain landfills to prevent pollution and protect groundwater. And at the second, recycling. Recycling is all about giving new life to materials. It involves collecting and processing items like paper, plastic, glass, and metal so they can made into new materials or products. Recycling helps conserve resources and reduce waste. Uh, and third one, compositing. Composting is a natural process where organic waste like food scraps and yard trimmings decomposes into nutrient-rich soil. It's a great way to reduce waste and create valuable compost for gardening. And at fourth one, waste to energy. This method involves converting waste into usable energy through process like incineration or anaerobic digestion. It helps reduce the volume of waste and generate electricity or heat. Remember, it's important to choose the most suitable method based on type of waste and its environment impact. And source reduction. This method focuses on reducing the amount of waste generated in the first place. It involves practices like using less packaging, optioning for reusable items, and making conscious choices to minimize waste. And waste segregation. Proper waste segregation involves separating different types of waste at the sources. This makes it easier to recycle or dispose of them appropriately. It's important to follow local guidelines for waste segregation. Hazardous waste management. Hazardous waste such as chemicals, batteries, and electronic waste requires a special handling. It should be disposed of safely to prevent harm to the environment and human health. And at last, public education and awareness. Spreading awareness about importance of poor solid waste management and educating the public about recycling, composting, and responsible waste disposal encourages positive environmental practices. Remember, practicing good waste management habits can make a big difference in protecting our planet. And effects of poor solid waste management. Due to improper disposal of solid waste, particularly by waste management organizations, the collected wastes get heap up and become a problem for both environment also for the public. By dumping of huge garbage drives biodegradable material to decay and decompose and under abnormal or uncontrolled and unhygienic conditions. After a few days of decomposition, it becomes a breeding ground for different types of diseases causing insects as well as infectious organisms. A foul smell is produced and it also spoils the aesthetic value of the area. The solid waste collected from different industries include toxic metals, chemicals, and other hazardous waste. When these wastes are released into our environment, they can produce biological and physiochemical problems to the environment. The chemical may drain into a soil and pollute the groundwater and also alter the productivity of the soils in the particular area. In rare cases, the hazardous waste may get mixed up with the ordinary garbage and other combustible wastes, causing the disposal process even harder the risky. By burning the paper and other scraps along with the hazardous waste, dioxin and poisonous gases are produced and released the air, which results in causing various diseases, including chronic diseases, skin infection, cancer. And let us come to the sources of solid waste management. Solid domestic garbage, solid waste material from various industries, solid agricultural waste, plastic, glasses, metals, e-waste, etc., medical waste, construction waste, sewage sludge. Why it is necessary to manage solid waste? Improperly managed solid waste can have serious environment consequences. It may contaminate soil, air, and water and harm wildlife and ecosystems. Effective solid waste management helps reduce the amount of waste. The solid waste does end up in landfills and ensures the hazardous waste in disposed of safety. Thank you.